Over the last year, video has encroached into many corners of our lives. While some camera-shy podcasters have leaned in and started video-only projects, some of us are sick of video already. Hello and welcome to another Podcast Pontifications with me, Evo Terra. It seems like every year, someone says that video is the future of podcasting. But that guy, it's always a guy, who says that is a video guy, a movie guy, a TV guy, or maybe someone who's made it big in one of the streaming platforms now. So take their prognostications with a grain of salt, I think we should, because I don't see that happening, at least not anytime real soon, even though it's been predicted over and over again. In fact, I think many of us, me included, are already sick of video. Now, it's possible I'm just projecting. I totally understand that, right? But we have had a year now of being forced, if you will, to do things on video that we would have normally done in the real world. School on video. Work on video. Holidays on video. Happy hour with friends on video. Workouts. Funerals. So, I think because of that, and there are goods and bad sides to it. One, it's great because what was phone call situations, now you can do it with the face and see. I get it. So there have been some benefits from it. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are over it. I am like you on a lot of video calls with clients, with prospects, in meetings, all the things I mentioned before. I have noticed a lot more blank screens where people are choosing to not activate their video. Maybe you've seen a similar trend. I see a lot of cameras not activated. I'm also getting, and I'm also making, a lot more phone calls than I ever did. And that means picking up the phone, dialing a number either with the phone or with an app like Signal or something else to facilitate the communication that has no video components. I'm doing a lot more of those than I ever had. It used to be I refused to answer my phone at my desk when I had a real job. And now it's becoming a new way. Well, not a new way. Becoming more and more important as a way to communicate. I think, and this is pure speculation, that we're using audio more and more of an escape, which is nothing new to you, working podcaster. But I think that the regular people out there are starting to see audio as a way to not be forced to be on that camera. It's an escape. Much like a book is an escape, but it's not an escape for pure pleasure reading. It's an escape from the being forced to being stuck behind that darn camera. Speaking of books, let's remember that books weren't killed off by television or by movies, right? That didn't happen. That's not going to happen. Books will stay a part of our lives, even though there are lots of other video entertainment. And in fact, books and movies feed into TV and to movies and back and forth. The Expanse, great sci-fi series on Amazon Prime if you're not watching it, was a book. Same with Game of Thrones. But think about Star Wars, a movie back in 1977 that has, yes, there have been lots of movies afterwards, but the book universe of that is huge, right? So anyhow, video didn't kill books. It's not going to kill podcasting. How-to content is still, tied up a lot of the YouTube. You can go to YouTube and look how-to for just about everything. But I'm seeing also people, and I'm one of these people, who, when getting a YouTube video or some sort of video on a how-to thing, I don't want to sit and watch the 15-minute long video of how to do something start to finish. I have a question about the middle of the process, and I can't skim that video. So I want some text. I want an article that says, here's how to do that step by step, and I also want the video. But I can't skim through the video to get to the part where I'm stuck right now. By the way, podcasters, we have the same problem in audio. If you're doing step-by-step guide to people with audio, you also need to put the text out there, not just the transcript. Yes, you need to put the transcript, but you also need to have a well-written article so someone can skim it and find just the part that they need. So yeah, some of us are sick of video. I know I'm one of them. Which probably means that video is ripe for disruption. It's probably time. And there are people out there right now looking at ways to say, well, what can we do differently with video? So we'll keep our eye on the space, but no, we're not. Podcasting is not going to naturally evolve into video. Relax. Now, I may change my opinion on that over the years, but it's not happening this year. Probably won't happen next. So until that time, you keep on making amazing podcasts, please, if you would. By the way, you probably could also do a little more writing around that so that people who would like to read your content can get the content to get the full information. But that's on you. You keep on keeping on. Now, tomorrow, as I've said previously, tomorrow's Friday. No episodes of Podcast Pontifications on Friday, but I am doing Podcast Pontifications on Clubhouse. I'm not pushing the podcast out there. It's a conversation. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning, Phoenix time, 10 o'clock LA, 1 p.m. New York City. We're going to be talking about how we podcasters keep up with things like this. Video could be a component. So it's an open conversation. Please come and chime in with your voices to be helpful on the Clubhouse. There will be a link in the episode details. Finally, go to buymeacoffee.com/evoterra if you want to show me your support. Thanks very much. Have a lovely weekend if I don't see you, and then I shall be back, hear you. I'll be back on Monday with yet another podcast, Pontifications. Cheers.